Emily is definitely staying in Paris with Gabriel in Season 3 of the series, but what about Season 4? The most exciting news is that Kim Cattrall will join the cast for Season 3. With no further ado, here are leaked pics of information and everything we know about the next 2 installments of the popular Netflix series. Enjoy the video! Emily in Paris, Season 3 and 4. Emily in Paris Season 3 left us with a big cliffhanger, a cliffhanger that will presumably change the entire course of the show. Season 3 is expected to answer the question of whether Emily is indeed staying in Paris, or whether she'll decide to go back to her hometown, Chicago. Lily Collins' character's search for love and a thriving career will continue in Paris, because, well, there's no way for the show to use the title Emily in Paris with a setting in Chicago, right? I mean, that would be kind of stupid. With fabulous fashion, wonderful scenes from Paris, and of course some pretty handsome fellows that have appeared so far in the series, Season 3 lives on high expectations. Here's everything you need to know about it.
Okay, we have to get to the market.
Excuse me, what now?
Yes, we still have time.
Emily in Paris Season 3 release date. With 2 more seasons of Emily in Paris already confirmed, we might see Emily in Paris Season 3 sooner than expected. The anticipation for the 3rd season grows more and more each day, and thankfully, there are already some photos released for the very anticipated season. Netflix confirmed the news for Season 3 and Season 4 on January 10th, 2022, after a month of Season 2's premiere date, which is quite fast, but understandable considering the success of the show. So far, Netflix hasn't released any pieces of information regarding the release date of the 3rd season. Our guess is that Season 3 will premiere sometime at the end of 2022. Maybe the new season will be released around Christmas Day. Who knows? What we know for sure is that there's gonna be plenty of drama, fashion, and captivating destinations presented in the 3rd season of the series. Emily in Paris Season 3. Plot: Emily in Berlin? Emily in Paris Season 2 ends with Emily calling Sylvie, telling her that she's made up her mind about whether to stay in Paris. In fact, the entire season was a wild roller coaster for Emily, Gabriel, and Gabriel's friend Camille. After Camille found out that Emily slept with her ex-boyfriend, they did a pact where they decided not to sleep with Gabriel again. Then, all of a sudden, Camille breaks the pact and spends a wild night with her ex. This might cause fans to believe that Emily will leave Paris in order not to see Gabriel anymore. But then again, Emily is pretty focused on her career, and she loves Paris a lot, which is enough to make her stay in the city of love. Anyway, on January 10th, Collins confirmed the news that Netflix had greenlit a 3rd and 4th season of the hit show. Quote, "I can't tell if Emily would love or hate this announcement outfit, but she'd be screaming either way. Truly love you all. Thanks so much for the incredible support. Seriously cannot wait for more. Merci beaucoup." The actress captioned a photograph of herself wearing a t-shirt printed with Emily's face. Several of the show's cast members commented on the photo, expressing how excited they are for the new season. Also, the creators of the show hinted that the next season will take its characters to Berlin, with a confirmation made by Collins in a recent photo shoot in which she completely changed her looks. We're not sure if the show will have the entire season filmed in Berlin, or the characters will only go on a short trip to Germany. But either way, Emily in Paris Season 3 will be pretty exciting. Kim Cattrall as Samantha Jones in Emily in Paris. Ever since the pilot episode of Emily in Paris, fans have been begging the creators for a crossover. First, fans were asking for a crossover between Emily in Paris and You, and now fans want to see Samantha from Sex and the City make at least an appearance in the upcoming episodes of the series. And so far, there have been plenty of fan-made-up theories regarding Kim Cattrall's entrance in Emily in Paris. Since Cattrall's iconic character, Samantha Jones, didn't appear in And Just Like That, the reboot of Sex and the City released in 2021, fans are now hoping to see her in Emily in Paris, a show that comes from the same creator of Sex and the City. The reason for her absence from Sex and the City's reboot is simple. She didn't want to perform in the show. This is linked to her ongoing feud with the star of Sex and the City, Sarah Jessica Parker. Anyway, in And Just Like That, fans discovered that Samantha is in London, and by the end of Emily in Paris, Emily is thinking about traveling abroad, so fans believe there's a possibility of Emily meeting a public relations manager, Samantha Jones. The fact that Samantha is a public relations executive and Emily is a marketing executive only proves that there are big chances of Kim making at least an appearance in the third season of the series. Then again, Sex and the City and Emily in Paris are both created by director Darren Star, so it's all up to Darren and CATTRALL. Do you guys think there's any possibility of CATTRALL appearing in Emily in Paris? Emily in Paris Season 3. Emily in London? According to Variety, Season 3 of the show will be filmed in Paris this spring or summer. However, the creators of the series included London as yet another destination for Season 3. If Emily continues her relationship with Alfie, London must be included. LUCIEN LAVISCOUNT comes back for Season 3. So far, Lily Collins is the only actress confirmed to come back for Season 3. But when LUCIEN LAVISCOUNT was asked about Season 3 in an interview with Bazaar, he said he'd be happy to come back. However, he added that he'd only appear if he serves the storyline and serves Emily's story, since that's what matters. Well, at least according to him. Recycled outfits in Season 3. Since Emily in Paris comes from the same creator of Sex and the City, fashion is an important aspect of Emily in Paris. As you already know, each character of the show is given a unique style, and they all look like they've just walked out of a runway. And for all those beautiful outfits in these 2 seasons, we should all send thank you cards to costume designer Marilyn Fitoussi, who already shared her ideas on the outfits for Season 3. Fitoussi told Elle.com that she actually loves the outfits worn by Emily in Season 1, and she would love to take back some of those outfits in Season 3. Quote, "My dream for Season 3 would be to recycle costumes from Season 1. I don't know if we can do that, but I'm dreaming to bring some of Lily's most iconic outfits to the recycling workshop and see what they can do and recut and make," she explained. It's not Emily in Chicago. After the premiere of Season 2 of Emily in Paris, fans quickly jumped to conclusions, saying that Emily in Paris is over and the next installment would bring the lead character to Chicago. This was mostly because of everything that happened to Emily in the City of Love. She had to deal with Gabriel, and the second she decided to tell him how she feels about him, Camille slept with him. Because of its light topic, Emily in Paris captured the attention of a lot of fans. According to Netflix, 58 million households had watched the show in its debut month. Now, back to the plot. Season 3 is expected to follow Emily's journey in Paris, despite the show ending on a cliffhanger. The series is titled Emily in Paris, after all, and if Emily moves back to Chicago, Netflix will have to change the title, which we all know is not possible. And again, Emily loves her life in Paris, despite all of the struggles she went through in these 2 seasons. With the way Season 2 ended, we can expect most of the cast back for the next installment, including Ashley Park's Mindy, Lucas Bravo's Gabriel, Lucien LAVISCOUNT's Alfie, Samuel Arnold's Julie, Bruno Gouery's Luke, Camille Razat's Camille, William Abadee's Antoine, and Kate Walsh's Madeline. On a related note, what are your hopes for Emily in Paris Season 3? Do you think Emily will stay in Paris? Let us know down in the comment section below. Make sure you subscribe to our channel so you'll never miss any of our videos in the future. As always, thanks for watching.